Wow. Just wow. I never thought when I started this channel I would make a video that would do so unbelievably well in such a short amount of time. All I could say is from the bottom of my heart, I thank each and every single one of you. I was I was on 8 subscribers, hoping to just possibly hit 100 and see where it goes from there, knowing that YouTube be one of those things where the audience, you gotta slowly gain it. But Jesus Christ, guys, I went from 80 subscribers to 311 in the span of about 4-5 days, all from how much you guys really liked that last video. And all I just got to say from the bottom of my heart to every single one of you out there, thank you so much. Thank you for all the great comments you left, and just thank you for how many views you gave that video. Now, I got a couple things to mention. Number one, apparently, ever since that video was uploaded, BBW World no longer exists. So, I mean, I guess be the change you want to see in the world. Now, you guys left a lot of really, really great suggestions in the comments. So, I just want to go over some of the ones you guys left. Now, I'm going to get on with it to, let's sort of say this. I'm going to quickly talk about two you guys mentioned and go on to the big one you guys mentioned that I really want to talk about today. Now, the first one that I saw mentioned a couple times was Elastic Character Wiki. So, this seems to be a wiki where someone is sort of devoted it to every character that's elastic. Now, I know before I've seen, mostly due to Miss Incredible, that people have an elastic fetish. Now, I thought I could maybe do one video on this. The only issue, though, guys, it's a great pick that you guys gave me, but it just doesn't really have a lot on this website. And it's just, see, like it says, major work in progress. You've got, like, not that many I mean, obviously now I'm looking at you guys are going to be, oh, there's a lot. But when you click on these these web pages, there's just not really a lot there. Like, again, as well, a lot of it... okay. Well, there is some funny things. Like, a lot of it, like, you know... A lot of it is clearly people's, like, fan stuff. And, like... You know, it's good, but... It's just... I don't think there is enough really here to talk about. Like, maybe in a... while I can. Fem Bowser. Fem Bowser does exist. Make that the thumbnail. But yeah, again, like, there just isn't really a lot here, like, to talk about that much. I feel like it's like, okay, this guy's clearly into elastic characters. Even, I mean, there is one thing I wanted to fucking mention. Elastic fetishes. It's just stuck fetish. There's this whole page dedicated to apparently the main fucking fetish on this website is that people are really into characters being stuck. Like, again, there's a lot here on this. Erection sometimes. In rare cases, this fetish can cause sexual arousal, and some lovers of the stuck fetish, some might find it very pleasant to watch. For example, Elastigirl got her foot stuck in the door and then she can't pull out of the doorway. And considering this does the movie The Incredibles, in that scene when Elastigirl got stuck in the door, was trying to free her leg, she made different types of moans. So yeah, I mean, look, okay, that's very funny, right? And like, yeah, but I feel overall there isn't that much to talk about the website. Now, another one you guys all mentioned was Super Nanny Wiki, which, look, obviously I'm familiar with Super Nanny Wiki. I mentioned in the other video, I like YouTubers like Demon Dork and Magic Mush, so I am familiar with Super Nanny Wiki, and that was kind of why I didn't do a video on this Super Nanny Wiki. It's been done to death. Everyone knows about it. Again, a lot. You know, like, more talented YouTubers who've been around for a lot longer have done more in-depth videos than I could ever do and kind of said everything that needs to be said about Super Nanny Wiki. So, again, thanks for the suggestion. I know it exists. It is very, very funny. But, yeah, it's been talked about to death. It was making me laugh, though, because when I clicked on the website, the first thing that came up was deaths. So, yeah, Super Nanny Wiki. So, you may be wondering, then what did I want to talk about today? With that, you know, clearly those two I said didn't have enough content. What did I want to talk about? Well, there's something that has a lot of content. Very large and in charge, let's just say that. And that is the BigCartoonWiki. Now, I saw this one get mentioned quite a lot too by you guys in the comments. And, like, it sounded funny to me. And then I looked into it and, oh boy. Now, It seems to be loading a bit better today, but when I tried to look on this, like on my computer, on my phone, like a couple days back to do like a bit, sort of get an idea of what I'm looking at for the video so I kind of know what to talk about, it would not load. Well, it would load, but it would take 5 minutes to load, like, every page. Like, this website is so full to the brim with pages. It even says here, we have 77,875 images across 790 articles. This, like, wiki is so full to the brim, no pun intended, that it barely loads. It's not on, like, fandom. Like, the other websites, obviously, I talked about there, they're on Fan-Wiki. This one isn't. This is, like, its own, like, they've made their own wiki, I guess, through whatever web provider or, like, web creator. They've made their own wiki. Now, you may be wondering, what is the Big Cartoon Wiki about? Because from that online Emil, you might be going, oh, is it just, like, some compilation of just, like, cartoons, like a big wiki to look at? No, it's inflation. It's inflation every time. Not just inflation, I guess. Inflation, eating, for pretty much any time a character in anything animated has gotten a big belly for some reason, whether that again be from inflation, eating, they have documented it, they have like categorized it, and they made a whole webpage about it. And again, like I was trying to get across in the BigCartoonWiki, I don't want to ever like fetish shame people. Again, I think it's just that thing with this. I am not a king shamer. If you like stuff that's different from the norm, look, okay, as long as it's not hurting anybody and it's, not anything that I would like categorize as extremely illegal, I don't really have that much of an issue. And again, as long as it's like BigCartoonWiki, not using real life people, whatever. But this is like something that I had to talk about because this is just, again, there's a territory of like, oh, I don't know, I drew freaking Princess Peach with a big belly. Okay, whatever, who cares? And then there is documenting, like you have the freaking, like some archivist, documenting and putting down every single frame in every single piece of animation ever where a character has gotten like a bigger belly and putting it down. And like, it's so much of it. As well, you can see from like the newest images, they're like, it doesn't matter like what it's from, like it's everything. It doesn't, what, again, as they say in the FAQ, which we'll go through in a minute, as long as it's animated, or some cases just drawn, and it involves a character's stomach growing, they will put it in there. They'll put it in there. So yeah, let's go with the FAQ. Like BBW World, the FAQ really does shine some light on this. Right, so of course, basic stuff here, just like how to add a wiki page. And then this, what categories are allowed? Only species, human, mouse, dog, cat, except, that's another thing. There is a whole wiki category for species, which we'll get into in a minute. Oh boy, that's something. Medium, game, cartoon, movie, etc. Studio, Nintendo, I don't know who TMS is. Federator, and type of expansion, air inflation, liquid inflation, vor, etc. are allowed. If you are not an admin, you cannot create any categories outside this for. What types of expansion are allowed? Anything that results in the belly inflating. The escalation that just got me. It can be inflated with air, liquid, and food. Even vor counts, but only if the belly visibly expands. For instance, anything from the anime manga series Attack on Titan would not count, but even though it is vor, it doesn't result in the belly expanding. I know Attack on Titan ended, but if any of those spin-off mangas are still going, artists draw a Titan with a big belly so you could be on this wiki. Something like Kirby from the Kirby video game series would definitely count for this wiki, since his belly does expand. Is it his belly though? I mean, Kirby's a little odd. Like what? Like, because when he eats stuff, his like entire body gets big. Is that his belly? I don't know. I mean, look, if you're a deep Kirby lore person out there, explain. Any other expansions such as muscle, macro, and pregnancy are not allowed. So yeah, he's got some So like, I did say anything where belly expands, but pregnancy is a no-go apparently. He's not a pregnancy man. These are all very common and broad types of expansion, and by allowing them, it would generalize the focus of this site too much. I mean, granted, bro, you already got 719 pages, so yeah, I understand that. We also do not allow characters who are big by default. For example, Majin Buu from the Dragon Ball manga. Sorry, Majin Buu, my beautiful big fat boy, you're not allowed in. Finally, the belly has to actually inflate. No clothing inflation. Characters thinking they are getting big also doesn't count if there's no visible expansion. Dream and imaginary sequences are allowed though if they show a belly. I just wanted to keep using exclamation marks. Why can't I add this scene? Remember, if the belly doesn't expand, it doesn't count. As I mentioned with Johnny Cock in the last video, if the glove doesn't fit, you must quit. For example, Puffy Wario from the Wario Land series of video games doesn't count because only his head inflates. Sorry, Puffy Wario. The Fat Wario transformation does count because his belly gets bigger. Again, I think this is why I wanted to talk about this. Again, this isn't just some person out there. It's like I like people with big bellies. So I just like people with big bellies or whatever. This is someone that is like devout. This is, you know, when you have those like Discord admins where they're like, you can't post memes in general. This is like that to the nth fucking degree. This man is so absurdly specific with what is and isn't okay on this website that is like the fucking Library of Alexandria of inflated bellies. That it's quite funny, right? I'm like, again, this is something we can have a little laugh at. We are currently not looking to expand our list of inflation types, so pregnancy will still... This seems to, like, as well, from this FAQ alone, obviously, maybe this is just, he just wanted to let you know, but it also makes it seem like, in, like, whatever, like, forum posts they're having, there was a huge argument between whether or not pregnancy is or isn't okay. Like, these guys were fighting in the trenches over whether or not they can have pregnant images on this website. Even if the belly expands, we also do not allow pregnancy, even as a gag. For example, Cosmo getting pregnant in Fairly Odd Parents episode. As well, this guy, like, he must be walking around with, like, the biggest brain in the fucking world, the amount of knowledge he's able to store. Like, right now, I was trying to think of, like, I don't know, like, a cartoon or someone got pregnant gag. I don't think I could come up with anything. So, you know, the fact that he not only remembers it, but remembers the exact episode, I'm like, kind of good for him. And then basic, like, contact the admin stuff. I want to add a spoiler. I can't imagine a scene in a show where someone's big belly is somehow a spoiler to the main plot, but I guess maybe that is a thing. You can add the spoiler tag. For mature content, add the content warning tag while editing. For the record, realistic gore or any type of realistic nudity is not allowed as wiki, regardless you add a content warning. So, I mean, that's good for me. It's also good for my like editor. It means she's not going to have to do so much blurring out. But at the same time, like, it is fucking like weird that with both of these wikis there seems to be this kind of weird thing where it's like it's clearly a fetish, but there seems to be, I guess, like some sort of boundary. I don't know if that's like a wiki thing, I don't know, but like there seems to be some boundary of like, oh no, we can't be nudity. I mean, gore's weird. Why would there be gore on inflation? I guess they could pop, maybe. Why isn't live action allowed? It's called the BigCartoonWiki. Yeah, edit in that fucking, was it the gif of the emoji with glasses? Why isn't explicit fetish content allowed? We want to focus on cataloging scenes that may be hard to find or even obscure to the general public. If a game or comic is explicitly made to cater to fetishes, for example, Noon's fatty text adventure game, no clue what the fuck that is. That must be, I said text adventure, so would that not have no images in it? I don't know. Then it's obvious where the scenes come from. Looking at any random screenshot of an expansion scene would lead to the questions such as, where did this come from? What's the context? That's what we're here for. I don't know what's like, again, I guess the concept in general is just odd to me. You see like an expansion clip from a TV show or something, and again, like, you get your jollies off to that. So instead of just going, okay, like, I'll just, you know, I'll just have fun with this scene. You're like, no, I need to explicitly know what the show's from. Like, what? Like, did you get drawn into the show because you saw the scene? Little odd. Why don't you allow fan art? We want to catalogue every belly expansion scene in the media. Just like adding muscle or pregnancy, allowing fan art would drown out a normal contributions. We're also not an art gallery. If you want fan art, DeviantArt, Furfinity are excellent alternatives. I don't know if I'd call them excellent. I don't know if I'd say that about either of those websites. Only one piece of fan art is allowed on your user page. So yeah, again, and they also have videos. Again, it's just, again, the devotion and dedication is something that's both admirable and just odd, man. Like, just so much depth into this. Of course, we've got expansion types. Oh boy, yeah, I see now. Alright, I mean, it's not so bad, I think, today. Maybe there's less traffic to the website, but as you can see, every time I click, you know, a normal website would just immediately go, like, this is just not happening on here. So we got air inflation, as he said, 836 pages. So, damn, air inflation is clear where it's at. Oh, well, maybe not. Weight gain is on 1,189 pages and has its own separate category. Vor, 398. Whoa, shit, okay, well, no, stuffing's the... I need to look before or stuffing is clearly the winner here with a 1,673 pages. Fucking hell. And liquid inflation, 466. Again, you just click on one of these, for example, liquid inflation. And it loads. Oh, this is the bit that got me. The aim of some Super Mario Sunshine stages is to pump enemies full of water. I don't know why that really tickled me when I was reading this at 1 in the morning. And again, just look, there's so much here. Goof Troop. I don't remember that happening in Goof Troop. Again, it doesn't matter if it's obscure or famous. It's all hit. Cocoa Pebbles, like the cereal. What is this? What is Devil Bear? Diaries of Our Days at the Breakwater. Lava. Kappa Mikey. Well, we gotta know where was the inflation in Kappa Mikey. When Mikey accidentally hits a button that rains in the elevator, going out uses a giant straw to drink all the water. Then he unintentionally squirted it all back out. Fucking Gonad, bro. You're such a dick. When Mikey wishes he never came to Tokyo, Gallant Angel makes him experience what happened if he didn't came, and Lily Moo went out of business. One of the shows becomes severely overweight and is a mother. So this is another thing too that's a bit odd. So if you click on those categories, right, it will show you everything with it. But then obviously when you click on the page, it will show you just every category. So in this case, we've got the water, but we've also got, I guess, just being fat. I don't know. Yeah, and then another one. So it's kind of odd. I like that because I remember I clicked on one of them, and there was just so many different ones on there. So yeah, it's odd, man. Fucking hell. So let's go to this. This is the bit that got me a little questionable, a little concerned, if you will. With species, as you can see, in depth beyond belief. I mean, now this is the one that really got me. Tapirs. It's wild that there are 3 pages of tapirs that got fat. But yeah, this is it's all here, every single bloody and look, okay, this as well maybe kind of gets into the questionable part of all this, because we can clearly tell this is something that people are into. And look, I don't know where they go with this. I got no issues with furries, but I feel like we're getting to the point where I don't know how anthropomorphic half of these things are. Hedgehogs, again, tapirs. How wild can tapirs really be? I'm not familiar with what or onogami, but I do remember my gym partner as a monkey. I remember one time I went to Disneyland in France, and I watched French My Gym Partner as a Monkey. Was not any better than regular My Gym Partner as a Monkey. So is there a tapir? Granted, I feel like My Gym Partner as a Monkey. I feel as well, it's just kind of really does add to how much there's just weird fetish. Well, again, there's just weird gags in kids shows that I feel like animators meant nothing by. They just thought it was visually funny. Then these people grow up, and I don't know. I guess it sparks something in their your neurons, your fucking arousal neurons, and now all these shows suddenly become weird fetish fodder. But what can you do? I need to find the tapir. This is so weird. I'm sick of the animal food in the cafeteria managed to get human food served, which the animals quickly get hooked on. Oh my god. What is happening? What is this? God, I forgot how ugly my Germana's monkey on. Oh, I need the tapir. Was any of that a tapir? It didn't look like it. I don't see the little... That's a tapir, I think. Possibly. Lupe swallows a ticket dispenser. What? Ugh. The cleanser Adam putting on weight as they enter their twilight years. Oh my god. Again, it's just again the dedication here. He's got every single frame like this. It's like I don't know, probably like a 2 second if that gag of someone swallowing a ball, and he's got in every frame. And again, these are quite high quality images. Like it's there's dedication to the craft. The craft is odd. Okay, I guess that was a taper at the top. The craft is odd, but there is dedication to it. And again, it's just the fact that, like, I don't know, I think the species thing weirds me out a bit. The fact that every single species is on there, like, bit odd, but, and as well, so what mediums do we have? He's got it all. Advertising, advertising, even OVAs, they're all here. I mean, granted, you know, there's not a lot of OVAs, but there's so many adverts. Like, how many adverts really, like, oh my god! Look, if you got a favorite brand, it's probably here. We got Cheerios, Chipotle, Heineken, Hubba Bubba. Some kind of, I think that's Polish. If I'm wrong, correct me. Subway. Will Subway recover from being on the BigCartoonWiki? Dispatches. That's a very English. I mean, that's not really an advert, but that's just. Cut that. Confused.com, right? Dispatches. That's like for my non-English viewers, that's like a documentary series that tries to like expose like shady things, you know, going on in like the UK. So, or you know, sometimes worldwide, but just the UK. Yeah. Okay. So in the advert for like 2 seconds, it shows this little guy eating all this junk food and getting fat. Oh, I love this web. Right, again, I'm like, you know, BBW World made me feel kind of sick, but this is just kind of funny. Like, again, I don't know, it's just something about the fact that, like, everything, down to the smallest little T, is on here, is there, and it's, you know, what is Fasty Placenta? That can't be good. Fasty Placenta is a Japanese brand of diet supplement drink. It's made with animal placenta. Okay, alright. It's claimed to help people lose weight. What the fuck? What is happening? I feel as well what's kind of amazing about it. Okay, so I guess this fucking weird diet drink made this ad where it's just like, what if princesses got fat and now they need to drink diet tea? Like, again, like I said with Boom World, it's kind of fucked up, but at the same time it's just wild that just, again, I feel like if anything, this wiki is letting me find out about all this weird stuff I just didn't know about before. We also have country, you know. If you're like, oh, you know, I like inflation stuff, but specifically I'm more of a Hong Kong, you know, kind of inflation guy. Or you're like, you know, Brazilian media is where I need it. Even I like it as well. It's kind of insane that they're all here. We got Vietnam, like, again, I mean, look, not every country's there, I can always see, but, like, there's a lot, like, 33 out of, you know, the countries, 33 countries are on there. So, you know, let's see. My dad lived in Chile for a while as a child. Let's see. Let's see what Chile has for us. Chilean animation. I did not know about Chilean animation. What we got? Condorito the movie. Well, what happens in Condorito the movie, my man? I like that little fella. He looks cool. When we watching this together? I also know Space Chicken. Parodies of The Simpsons, The Avengers, of course El Chavo. Right. Wait, what? Oh, this bug. Okay, so this bug. Enhance that image. Oh my god. Again, all these. I gotta give it to this man. No wonder the website takes so long to load. All these images are in high quality. Let's see. What's the forum like? The Patrick Star Show. Alright, what are we saying? What's happening here? What's happening in there? I have no idea how in the. Wait, does anyone know what episode this pic is from? I don't know where that'll take me to. Does anyone know where this image is from? Guys, if you can help him out in the comments, help him out. I mean you already got his answer. I have no idea how in the episode At Home in the Land, Bunny thinks Patrick ate a chocolate model but it turns out it was Grandpa, so he punishes Grandpa. My brother in Christ, you got a lot. Brony Fan 86, you might want to fix the spelling mistakes by shoving tons of dessert into him. Okay, hey, by the way, in the Sponge episode, in the few Patrick picks I missed, the one where he gets stung by a jellyfish where the others eat potatoes, time to eat. Again, I'm like, it's kind of wild that how dedicated these guys all are. Like, I gotta give it to them. Let's take me to a random page, you know. End this out with something fun. End it out with a spin the wheel. What we got? Sword of Sorcery. Volume 1 Amethyst is a new 52 reboot of Amethyst, Princess of Gemworld, spearheaded by Okay, I'm not familiar with this DC character. But in this, it's annoying when like the images are loaded and all I could just see is a blurry image of someone eating something going, I never thought I could miss pizza this much. That looked like a pie. That's why I was confused. I didn't want to call it. I guess maybe it's like New York pizza, which is like folded it, right? I was like, I don't think that's pizza. What if this is the last pizza I ever have? That would suck so much I have to go back. I wonder if they have tomatoes and mozzarella in Nila. I could bring back a recipe. I'm sure Martin will understand once she gets through. Ah! Right. So was that? There wasn't even an expansion in that. I guess this. Her putting her hands over her belly after she ate. That's the expansion. Right. Okay. I'm going bullshit on that one. So as you can see, you know, wait, actually, I missed one thing here. The BigCartoonWiki is an encyclopedia dedicated... Yeah, I got that part. The community began as a Tumblr blog called Fudge Yeah Cartoon Facts in 2012 and has grown since then. Fans have seen some cartoons, comics, games that have already been added to our collection and is expanding every day. Pardon the pun. Anyone is willing to contribute if they have a favourite scene that hasn't been found yet. So, yeah, I mean, look, I'll say it for these guys. They're devoted. They clearly care a fucking lot about this. And they clearly are, you know, are devoted to the cause of their expanding and growing bellies. But yeah, I mean, look, I kind of most I had to say out of the BigCartoonWiki, and that's the issue. It's a very funny website. I could probably go like a lot and read around more, but again, I kind of showed you the general gist. Big bellies. Every cartoon that ever existed, it's pretty much there. Again, I'll give it to them. Everything is in fucking high quality. These people are devoted. I can't imagine anyone out there like who's devoted to their fetish as much as these people that run this wiki. Look, you know, I'm no ill will towards these people. It's just, it is funny, alright? I'm like, I'm not going to act like it isn't quite funny that they are this devoted to just collecting every single image from any cartoon where someone has a big belly. So, you know, that kind of calls it to an end with this video. And again, I just want to thank all of you so damn much for all the new subscribers. All now, like I checked last time, 311 of you. By the time this video goes up, probably, hopefully even more. Maybe it plummets. No, but just joking. But yeah, thank you so much for all 311 of you. Thank you all for all the like great comments you guys left. Even some of the comments on some of my older videos that new fans left. It's all been very helpful. All give me a lot of ideas for what to do next with the channel. Again, I really have been like doing these sort of different time videos. I still love doing the Let's Plays. I'll still definitely upload some more of those. But I just, yeah, definitely think I really like doing this kind of content. It's always been kind of my thing. I've always been one of those guys that always found weird stuff on the internet and show my friends it. So, you know, the fact that you guys are so positive receptive to that content has been really a good sign for me, and really like lets me know how to broaden my horizons with my content. And again, just in general, thank you so much for all the views on that video, and just thanks in general. I'm probably going to do a sort of 300 subscriber special sometime soon. I've kind of had an idea, maybe doing something funny, you know, but I'll figure something out, and I'll you know, either way, for now, Comfy Pongo out. If you guys like the video, again, remember to smash that like button. If you want to see more content like this one, please subscribe. I upload weekly. If you want to subscribe for more content like this, remember to subscribe, and remember to hit that bell notification for more videos like this one. And with that, Comfy Pongo out.